welcome back to my channel. So today I have this makeup look for you. Please ignore my hair, it's a bit of a mess. But yeah, I have this makeup look for you. And throughout the whole makeup look, I've used like pastel tones, like throughout the eyes, the blush, even the highlighters, still a sort of peachy pastel-y tone, and the lip. So if you'd like to see how I got this makeup look, then please carry on. Please ignore my hair, it's a bit messy. To start off with, I'm going to be filling in my brows, and I'm going to be using the Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil, and I got this free in my Elle magazine that I picked up. I only normally pick the Elle magazines up if they come with like free makeup, let's be real, because I don't really take time out of my day to read magazines. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's really cute. I'll probably insert like a close-up of it just so you can see it like up close and all that jazz. But yeah, this is the Goof Proof brow pencil. It's got a really like sturdy packaging. So this is what the product itself looks like. It's like an triangular wax, I'd say. It's like a triangular brow waxy pencil, and it just like, it's just retractable as well, so you don't have to sharpen it, which is really good. Right, as it doesn't come with a little brow brush, I'm just going to be taking the spoolie from my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer, and I'm not going to be using my Benefit browsings. I'm literally just going to be using a little mirror. Right, just going to be flicking through my brow hair. Sorry if this looks too dark like in here. I've tried to make it like as bright as possible, but this room is so dark. And ignore my tanned neck and pale face. Right, so I'm just going to start by applying the product through the back part of my brows. So I'm just going to start about here. And by the way, this is in number 6. Yeah, number 6. I think this was the only shade that was available, to be honest, in the magazines, because I was a bit worried about like what shade it would be. Okay, it's all right. It's good for like filling in little sparse areas, to be honest. I'd say if you're like blonde, then don't get this. Go into Benefit and actually like have it tried out on you before buying it. See if you like it. Just flicked up some like little brow strokes at the front. Just flicking the rest of the product through with my spoolie. I'm probably just going to go over it with my dip brow in the end anyway. I do like it, but I feel like you have to keep rotating it all the time, which is a bit annoying, to be honest. And to be honest, I think Benefit's brow products are pretty expensive. Like this browsings kit that I got here, I think this was about $22.50 or $23, I could be wrong. I don't know how much these pencils are, but I'm pretty sure that they go for around £17. Okay, I'm gonna give up with that because I'm really not liking how that's making my brows look. Well, I don't know, I don't really like it. I'm just gonna fill them in with powder because I think that's a bit too dark for me as well. I like my brows just to be a little bit lighter than the colour of my hair. Just taking my MAC 266 angled brush and just filling in the rest of my brows. Okay, so my brows are done. I know I look a bit crazy, but I just have like concealer over my eyes and I just drag it right down just so then it's covered like for when I'm blending my eyeshadow and there's no like patchiness or anything. So I like to just cover like this whole area here, and you'll see why like when I finish my eyes. So basically for the eyes, I'm going to be taking my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and as I previously said, my eyes are already primed. I have a concealer down. The concealer that I love to use as an eye primer is the Hard Candy Glamourlage Heavy Duty Concealer in Ultra Light, and I like to carve my brows out with this and then prime my eyes with it as well. And sometimes I'll mix the tiniest bit of the Maybelline New York Master Conceal by Face Studio Camouflaging Concealer in 20 Light with that, but I haven't today. I've just gone for a really light one. Right, so as I said, I'm going to be taking my Sweet Peach palette by Too Faced, and I'm just going to start by taking Peaches and Cream all over my eye, and this is just going to be our transition shade, but I just want a nice base for every shade that I'm going to be applying. So I'm just going to take that all over just to sort of neutralise the eye really. As you can see, it's sort of got a peachy yellowy undertone to it. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. I'm just applying that with a Morphe M505 tapered blending brush. I just like to say I set the concealer on my eyelids as well, just to prevent anything from creasing, concealer from creasing or moving around or transferring, all that jazz. So as we've got that pretty sort of neutral tone going on in the eyes, I'm then just going to be taking the shade Georgia, which is this light peachy sort of, that's like a sort of pinky brown undertone to it. And I'm just going to be taking that on the same brush and just working that on my outer crease and slowly dragging that into my crease. Taking this quite high up as I want the eyes to look nice and big and wide. I want to open the eyes up. So I'm just focusing that right on that crease. I've had this look planned in my head for the past like week, so I hope it goes alright. Just focusing all of that sort of pigmentation of Georgia onto my crease. And I'm just sort of leaving my lid blank for now. My brows look really thick, but it's just because I'm growing them out. So yeah, sorry about that. But quite a few people have said they prefer my brows like thicker. So yeah, each to their own. Right, now what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be taking some liner. I'm just going to be applying some liner, and I'm just applying my NYC liquid liner. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to tidy up my wing with a little makeup wipe, and then we'll move on to the rest of the eyes. I like to do this as I like to just get rid of any excess like eyeshadow that's like next to my wing. I know I look really strange, and this bit of hair is probably going to annoy everyone, and it's annoying me. I cut my hair myself yesterday, and now I have this really short bit, and now I don't know what to do. I applied some lashes. My face looks so red. The lashes that I applied were the Backstage lashes in Vegas. They're very full and dramatic, but they're not as dramatic as some lashes that I've worn before. For primer, I'm going to be taking my Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm, just because I find this the best primer. Oh my god, and I've just applied way too much to my hand. I'm literally breaking everything today. Keep dropping everything on the floor and everything. Okay, I'm just taking away some of that primer with a wipe. Just applying that all over my face. I'm just pushing this into my skin, and I'm just going to keep patting that into my skin until it starts to feel like tacky, and then that's when you want to apply your foundation on top of it. I think I applied way too much to my face, so I'm just going to fan my face down. I was saying I'm growing my eyebrows out, so sorry if they look a bit big for now. I just like to have a more full-on brow when I'm wearing like lashes and that, and like a full face of makeup. And damn, it feels so good to be applying makeup, because I haven't been able to wear it in a few days, well, since my last tutorial. Okay, please ignore this eyelash, I'm going to sort it out in a little bit. But for foundation, I don't know what I want to go for, because I have two brand new bottles. I think I'm going to mix them. I don't know. I might just go for the Makeup Forever one. Just taking my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation on the back of my hand. I'm just taking 4 pumps and applying that with my damp beauty blender. As you'll be able to tell, I wash this literally every time I use it, just so there's no like leftover bacteria or foundation or anything in the sponge. I keep meaning to finish off my Dior Air Flash foundation review. By the way, my roots need doing really bad, so if we could all just ignore that, that would be great. As you'll be able to tell, I have the rest of my face makeup done now. I'm going to continue back with the eyes, literally just dropping everything on the floor. Right, so for my waterline, I'm going to be taking the Makeup Geek Full Spectrum Eyeliner Pencil in Mint. And I'm just going to be getting it out the box if I can. And this is where like you're going to know that this is a pastel look. Right, I'm just going to be applying this to my waterline. And I'll tell you the truth, I did actually swatch this on my hand earlier just to check that it was pigmented enough. Because that's one thing I do panic with when buying like liners for like my waterline, like kohl liners. Fix my lash off of camera. Still not cooperating. This one looks so much lower than this one. It's really annoying me. I'm just going to be highlighting my brow bone with the shade White Peach from my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, which is this shade right here at the end. Just using my Zoeva 230 Luxe pencil brush to be applying that, because I don't want anything like too crazy. I want this to be a very subtle look even though we're using colour. Then I'm just going to pop the tiniest bit of that like inner corner as well, because I still want to brighten up the eyes, but I don't want anything too like intense in the inner corner. I still want the main focus to be on the lower lash line. I'm so sorry about these lashes, it's really like embarrassing me, but it's because the lash bands are so thick on the Backstage, or on this pair that I have anyway, so I don't know if anyone else has found that with the Backstage lashes. Let me know if you have. Okay, and then I'm going to be taking this shade from Makeup Geek. This is one of my new shades that I was waiting for, and this is called Hopscotch, and I believe that this is one of their newer shadows, and I ordered this because it's like this pastel purple and it's so beautiful. This is it here, and I'm going to be applying that underneath my eye with the Morphe M507 little pencil brush. I'm just going to be applying that underneath my eye, underneath that green. It probably would help applying something like the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil or something underneath this shade. But I just want it to be quite sort of subtle anyway. Like if you was applying this onto the lid, obviously you'd be using a different brush anyway. What I'm going to be doing now is applying some mascara to my bottom lashes. Just taking my Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. I'm trying to just lightly flick this along the lashes. I don't want to push it into that like I would normally. I normally sort of drag it down onto my lower lid, if that makes sense. Make it more smoky and intense, but I don't want to get any on that eyeshadow. I'm just being very careful. So now that purpley shade has been applied, that purpley pastel, I'm going to be applying the Makeup Geek blush in Secret Admirer. And I know I look really orange, but I think it's just because like from far away I don't look that bad. I think it's just the light. Yeah, this is Secret Admirer blush, and this has like a quite sort of lavender tone to it. It's a very, as you can see, a very pastel-y purpley shade. As I said, I already have like bronzer on. Didn't contour like contour powder, I just cream contoured my face with my LA Girl Pro Conceal. I want the blush to be quite heavy. So as a base for my highlighter, I'm going to be taking the Colourpop Fanny Pack cream highlighter, and I'm just applying that using a Real Technique setting brush. You could just keep your face matte, but I just want the tiniest little bit of glow on the cheeks. Just applying some of that to the Cupid's bow. This will really help when applying the powder highlighter. And the powder highlighter that I'm going to be applying today is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in Peach Lights. And I'm just taking that on my Hobbycraft paintbrush. And I haven't worn this in ages because I prefer the Golden Lights one to the other shades, because I have all three. I have Pink Lights, Peach Lights and Golden Lights. I just thought this would be really pretty with the blush. Then I'm just going to be taking the NYX Butter Lipstick in Cotton Candy. I lose my mirror like 5 times a day. And I'm just applying this all over my lips. As you can see, it's a very sort of girly candy pink, but I'm just going to be taking a little bit of gloss over that. The gloss that I'm going to be taking, this is a limited edition MAC gloss, but I'm sure you could pick up this sort of shade anywhere really. This is a MAC lip gloss, and this is from their Nicki Minaj collection, and this is Viva Glam and Nicki 2. And I love this because it's just this beautiful lavender shade. I'm just taking that over that lipstick just to mute it down a little bit. I love the smell of this gloss. Let me just take down my hair. My hair is like air dried today, so it's probably going to be a complete mess. So it's a really nice sort of pastel spring makeup look with lashes, liner and a little pop of colour. Although I think some people can get scared of colour and like wearing colourful makeup, I think that when it's like a pastel makeup, it's different because it's a lot softer and a lot easier to wear. Whereas if I was wearing like a bright yellow eyeshadow with like red lips, then people would be like, whoa. But I think because this is such a soft pastel look, you can get away with it more. I hope you know what I mean. And also because we have just a neutral shade going through the crease and just the pop of colour on the lower lash line. So yeah, I really hope that you like this makeup look. So guys, that's the end of this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I really hope that you like this makeup look. It's something a little bit different, and again, it's more sort of summer appropriate, sort of spring summer appropriate. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave any video requests in the comments down below, as I'd love to know any requests that you may have